All right. Am I here? Maureen's not. I'm waiting to see if I'm here. Let's see. Am I live or is it Memorex? I'm live. I'm here. Maureen's not here. I'm waiting for Maureen to come on. What the heck? I can't see Maureen. That's weird. Hi, everyone. I do not know what happened. That was completely bizarre. We were talking and you couldn't see us. I've never had that happen before. So, hey, it's good to see you guys. Maureen's trying to get connected. So, I want to say, hey, Rita, hey, Beth, hey, Amy, and Sam, and Cindy. It is good to see you. Maureen's trying to get connected. It's good to see you guys. This is my husband's favorite shirt of mine because he has a beard. He thinks it's all about him. So, I hope you guys are having a good day. Hey, Darcia. No problem. No problem, Cindy. I did email you back. I hope you got it. But oh my, I don't know what happened. That is crazy. Um, that's weird. So hopefully Maureen will get reconnected. So I just went ahead and created another one real quick. So this is tying up loose ends. It is going to be a recap of everything we've done so far with thank you, Cindy. Thank you. With everything we've done so far about pattern writing, and we did get the pattern written up. It is in PDF form, and it is in my Facebook group. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. My husband loves it. He says, I know you got that for me. It makes me giggle. It does. So guess who's back?
I had to kick all the way out and come all the way back in. Yeah.
Isn't that
I don't know
crazy?
what it was. I know.
I don't know what happened.
No, we've been doing just fine all morning long, and I stepped away from it for about an hour, come back, and it's like, what?
It's really crazy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
So,
she's back.
yes, I'm back. I'm back. Y'all can get rid of me that easy.
So you can go say hello to everybody that popped in.
Okay, well, let me go back up here then, see if anybody
Yeah.
new popped in. Let's see. We have my little sister Rita. Are you already back from visiting with Mama? And there's Beth and Amy. How are you ladies this afternoon? And there's our beautiful Lulu's treasure troves. How are you doing, sweetie? And there's Lana. I hope y'all are doing great. And Darcia. How is everyone this afternoon? Oh, Muffin Crochet. Hello.
It's
How
good to
are
see you,
you?
darling.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing well. It is
Goodness
so good to
gracious.
see you.
Yes, yes, yes.
I do not know what happened. I am so sorry
No,
for the
well, but you know what though? Tuber chat, connect and
super
grow.
chat.
How are you?
Hey, how
So
you
nice
doing,
to
Kevin?
have you with us.
I hope you're doing good, Kevin. It's good to see you.
Yes, it is awesome to see you.
I have
Um,
no idea what happened.
that's right. Long time no see. You know what? I didn't recognize the name, but I recognized your picture there. Yes,
Oh
I
yeah.
did.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was crazy. It just didn't want to load.
Nope, 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 nope.
But
For a minute,
I'm
I was
glad.
afraid it was my internet, but I went to check it before. Yeah, but it wasn't the internet, so I don't
No,
know.
no, I think it was
Yeah,
StreamYard.
it
I
could
do think
be. I
StreamYard,
agree.
but I'm glad
Yeah,
we're here. So I'd love to
that's right.
know how everyone's weather is, what you're sipping on, and what you're working on.
Well, I'm sipping on my room temperature Diet Coke because that's the way I like it.
I have
It's
Diet
an old
Coke.
pick. It gets a lot of notice. Well, sweetheart, I love it.
I do like it.
Mary
Well, of
said she
course,
lost this for a moment. Mhm.
yep,
Yeah,
Diet Coke as usual.
that's right.
Absolutely. I got the Diet Coke. Hey, Kevin, you can always write the word drop and your link will drop. And
Oh,
that way
yes, please.
everybody can grab a hold to you and you can go over to Tuber Chat and you can meet up with like minded content creators and
Mm-hmm.
know each other.
That's right.
It's a, it's a great place to get to know one another.
That's right.
I really like it. I am a long term fan of Tuber Chat. I was trying to get those
Drippity
words
drop. No, you
out.
can just type the word drop, sweetheart, not drippity drop.
I like strawberry flavored sparkling water.
Mm,
Yum.
that
Water's
sounds,
been
well,
working on that.
Lana, not the strawberry part. I like the sparkling water, but not the strawberry part. I'm not a strawberry
Okay.
fan. Yeah.
You Sam also drinks it at room temperature.
Well, to me, that's about the only way to drink it. But it's 23 here, and don't tell anyone, but the sun is shining right now. It hasn't for a few days. We're supposed to get snow overnight and tomorrow. Well, we won't let the little ones know, Amy.
I'm supposed to get
We won't
rain,
let them know.
and it's 48 here,
Well,
which is actually warm.
it's 84 here, but uh, hubby likes to keep it very chilly in the room, and so rather than drive this poor little air conditioner crazy, moving it up and down so much, it's just easier for me to throw a blanket on my lap and put on my little flannel shirt. So
Hey,
yes,
Rhonda.
Maureen, I was with mom from 4 to 6:30. She was tired. We had dinner, talked, and decided dinner tomorrow. She wants fish, sweet potatoes, and carrots. So that'll be dinner tomorrow night. Well, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Hello,
And hello.
Rhonda. How are you doing?
Oh, Atlanta, it's going to be 83. It's 17 there, Muppin. Oh, good night, darling.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, you need that fan, Lana.
Like I
Bless your
said,
heart.
it's 84 here, but the humidity, ugh, which means
Yeah.
my husband said it's supposed to rain overnight. So it gets
Oh,
really humid here before the rain hits.
it's going to rain. Here it's going to rain. I looked at the
Mm-hmm.
weather app and the map shows the rain headed my way. I said,
Oh,
thanks. I don't need the
you,
rain.
I was gonna say, y'all had a lot of rain this winter. I mean, a
A whole
lot.
lot of rain. I don't
Yeah.
think I need any more. Mm-mm. You're going to get snow, Beth. Nice.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
that's great, Rita. That's awesome.
that is fantastic.
Yes, for those of you that don't know, Rita's mother had a stroke. What's it been now? 2, 3 weeks ago? And she's been in the hospital. Has it
Yeah,
been about 3 weeks? Yeah.
I think so. You're going
Oh, all right. She says, I get to drive to Iowa to get my daughter, hoping Saturday's weather is going to be good. Well, we're not going to hope, sweetheart. We're
well, at least it's a
praying that the
flat.
weather is nice.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a flat drive. There's no hills.
that's good.
I've been to Minnesota and I've been to Iowa, and you can see for miles and miles. There is like no hill. You like to
Beth
look at
says,
it now,
yeah.
as long
Oh,
as
I
you
would
don't have.
want to go out in it. I'd want to play in it. I'd want to make snow angels and,
I like
uh,
to go out in it. I just don't like the ice.
oh, yeah. Now, no ice. We get
If
a
it's
lot of
snow,
ice out in West Texas. We do get that. We don't get much snow, but boy, do we get the ice.
if it's all snow, I'm good. But the ice, no, because ice on a
Hmm.
mountain is horrible. Yeah, 3 weeks. Oh, bless her heart.
Oh,
Well,
Rita.
catastrophic would mean she's dead. So it wasn't quite catastrophic, just about. But yeah, I'm thankful that she's still with us.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
But
Oh, the
she
pain. Well, yes. Uh, yeah, I can see that. And I'm sure I would be suffering by the time I got back in. But oh my goodness, the little kid in me would just be jumping up and down saying, I want to play in the snow. I want to play in the snow.
yeah. But when I go out in the snow, um, the cold does cause the joints to hurt. But
Right.
I'm I'm so giddy that
I
I don't even
know.
pain. They called it catastrophic. Oh, okay.
Ah,
It is a miracle she survived. I will
mm,
agree with that.
mm,
Oh my, Rita. That's
yeah.
bad.
You know what we always say? Just wasn't her time.
Nope.
Wasn't her time. She
Wasn't her
still has
time.
not fulfilled what God has for her to do. So,
Nope. It's not her time and it's but by the grace of God.
yep, that's right.
It is not her time. Bless her heart.
If we lived in Norway, she would have been dead due to the distance to the hospital. Yes, I know. Rita was telling me she saw
Oh,
it right in front of her.
Rita, I saw it happen to a friend of mine right in front of me, and it's one of the worst things I'd ever seen in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
Plus the fact that your husband works there at the hospital, and I mean,
Thank you,
I'm sure
Darcia.
both of you knew what to do. Yes. My son
Oh,
was
yeah.
in a bike accident 3 months ago. I'm so thankful he is here today, still doing therapy. He's going back to work soon. That's great. That really is.
That's amazing. But by getting her there that quickly, Rita, they're able to give her the TPA, which is able to bust the blood clot, which is wonderful. And
That's
you should
great.
let them use her data. That would be wonderful. That'll help prevent strokes in the future. That's what. Oh wow,
Well, I'm glad you
wow.
knew what to do, Rita. I'm afraid I'd be one of those that would freeze up. I mean, you never know what you're going to do in a situation like that. You just really don't. And you would
No, you
hope
don't.
that training and whatever knowledge you have would take over and you would do what you wanted, needed to do. Um, you'd fall
Usually,
apart later.
yeah. That's what happens with me. I do what I'm supposed to do, and then I fall to pieces after the fact. Yep, DPA. It didn't do much. Yeah, they can use that, and it'll help improve it.
Hmm.
Yeah, TPA is like a mega clot buster.
Really? Wow.
Mhm. Oh yeah, it's heparin's nothing.
Oh,
TPA.
okay.
Boom.
Well, good.
Oh,
Oh, you
good.
have been trained. That's good. Yep.
Yeah. Then you fall to pieces afterward. I know. I know.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my word, sweetie. Cracked
Oh,
skull. Oh. Mm.
and he's back to work already?
No, she said going back to work soon. Mm.
I'm sorry. If it's my child, I'd be a hot mess. I'm sorry. Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know how you're not a hot mess. It would do more damage to go in, I know. I'm
Oh, wow.
sorry.
Well,
But we're gonna keep her in our prayers, hon.
oh, yes, sweetie, I pray for you and mama every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would, Beth. It would. It would. It takes a lot, let me tell you.
Hmm.
Mm. Imagine the doctors and nurses dealing with that on a daily basis.
I know it takes special people. That exactly, Rita. You'd rather have her like that.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather have them,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah, he
rather have them.
recovered, and I was a hot mess. Just being there for him while he's recovering helped me along the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad, hon.
I'm just glad that he's going to be able to go back to work. That sounds very promising and
It
hopeful, I'm
does.
sure, for both you and him.
That's very, very promising.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. I had to get my butt back on track. So we had started this whole series on pattern design, and first we had talked to you guys about visualizing what you wanted to make, um, about choosing your hook and your yarn. You can
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and read Beth's.
Beth says, Maureen, I am still making a prayer list page in my planner. Yay, girlfriend. Thank you for
That's
inspiring me. You know what? I, it makes me good to know that, makes me feel good to know that I helped you in that instance. But I have to also say, you probably had it on your mind for quite a while. You just needed somebody to poke you and prod you just a little bit. So, but I am very happy that's what you're adding to your planner book, sweetie.
wonderful, Rita.
Oh, that's great, sweetheart.
Okay, so you're going to decide what you want to make. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
choose the yarn. You're going to choose the hook. You're going to do a swatch. Um, and you're going to measure it out. You're going to start taking notes. You got to know the crochet terminology and the abbreviations. And those are easily found at the Crochet Yarn Council. Um, and we talked about ways to find inspiration. We talked about sketching and brainstorming your ideas and stuff like that, choosing your yarn and hooks and stuff. We talked about the design process and choosing your stitches and things like that. And we talked about writing clear and concise instructions. We talked about writing down what you do um, as you're crocheting it. Hey, Sonja.
Hello, Sonja, sweetie. Well, you just lurk away, sweetheart. We'll keep you up with what's going on in the chat.
So we talked about writing down step by step what you do as you crochet it. And we gave you some tips on making the pattern for different sizes. So then once you've written up your pattern, you need to send it out to people to test. This needs
That's
to be
right.
this needs to be people that you can trust,
Mm-hmm.
who will work up your item directly from your instructions that you've written out, and then give you feedback, tell you if they had any problem with the pattern, if there's any spelling errors in the pattern, if there's any formatting errors in the pattern. Then you need more than one tester, usually 2 to
Right.
3. Then you'll go back and you'll fix all those problems with your pattern, and maybe do another round of testing if you need to,
Mm-hmm.
if there was a lot of problems that needed to be fixed.
Right.
And then again, fix all the problems in your pattern. And then once you've done that, you're going to need to share out your pattern. Okay? To share out your pattern, you can either sell it places like Etsy, Ravelry, your website, things like that. So, for self publishing,
Right.
or you can, share it out on a blog, on a Facebook group, stuff like that. And remember, it's always copyrighted. You write on the pattern copyright with your name and the year. That way, nobody can copy your pattern. Okay. I want you guys to know, I'll put my outline in my Facebook group. That way it'll give you some the key talking points, and it'll help
Right.
you guys remember what we had talked about. But I want to encourage you to make your own pattern designs.
Mm-hmm.
To write down what you're doing when you design the pattern. That's what we did with the hat. Okay, I'm going to show you. 1 second. I have to find it. All right, hang on.
Now,
You
if
know,
you
that's
remember, whenever she was working hers up, I had a Word document, and when she would tell me what it was she was doing, I was typing it up as she went along.
yes.
And
So,
I would go,
and
I did a lot of typing in my own shorthand. And so then once we got it finished yesterday, I completely went back in and rewrote the pattern. And then this is what we came up with.
so this is the pattern. And of course, that's my name because obviously, you know. And of course, we're calling it the Froggy Story Beanie. That's for me and Maureen. Okay. And who was it created by? It's by Froggy's Froglets. It's by all you guys in the chat.
That's right.
And where we tell you about the hat, what it'll fit, and all of that. We tell you about the yarn and what hook was used. We give you the stitches that are used in it. I'm trying to get up here so I can get it. Hang on. There we go. We give you the notes right here. Do not turn unless indicated. And then we give you the instructions. Here, down here in the footer is the copyright. There it is, the C. Copyright, Froggywentaknitting, so nobody can take the pattern. Okay. And then as you go further down, here's the rest of it. As you go further down. And again, on there, Maureen's copyrighted on that page.
Oh, we didn't get that. That's Maureen's
That's
fault.
all right. That's all right. And there is Froggy right there. So it doesn't matter. It's all good. It's going to be available. It already is available in my Facebook group. Okay. This is a good pattern to use as a template if you'd like. You're more than welcome to use it. There's the hat right there that we made. But it shows you how we had made the hat. And I hope you guys like that. Okay. If there's any questions on writing a pattern, see, Maureen wrote the pattern while I crocheted it to save time.
Right.
Otherwise, I would have crocheted, wrote down, crocheted. By her doing it, it was a lot easier and quicker. But if you have any questions, you guys are more than we'll take questions and all that. But yeah.
This is my little book where
let me make it big. Go ahead.
This is my little book where I do my sketching and do my writing down everything. I mean, the adult size, what patterns what stitches it is I'm going to use first, how long I want it to be. Now, some of these, like this one, I just basically said, okay, the first row I'm going to use 12 double crochets. Next one, I'm going to do the doubles. Next one, I'm going to do 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2. I mean, I didn't write it all out. I just wrote enough to give myself an idea when I went back to write the pattern, what system I was using.
Yep.
Let's see, I finally get down to where I'm ready to do the body of the little hat. And then I just told myself to use the row stitch, repeat it. If I could read my own handwriting here. Let's see. Row stitch in the next stitch, chain one single crochet in the next. End with 1 single crochet, join slip stitch, chain 1 turn. But that's enough information for me to know when I go to write it out verbally, step by step, what it is I'm going to tell the person who's reading my pattern what to do. Now, even if folks that you're just doing this for yourself,
Yeah.
call up a friend or two and ask them to read through the pattern, see if they can follow your instructions. Because whether you ever share it out with anyone, whether you want to make it all pretty, like I did that one for Froggy, and want to sell it, here's the thing that I learned a long time ago. When my grandma finally passed and I was able to get a hold of her little journals that she had, my grandma wrote everything out. If it wasn't in a chart, and I mean, she has some beautiful, beautiful charts of what she did. If she wrote it out, it took me a long time to decipher my grandma's abbreviations for the stitches that she used. In fact, there's a few patterns where I've had to look at them and just go,
Oh, I'll get it, Darcia.
you know what I mean? There's some of her patterns that I've had to alter to what I think she was telling me to do. Some of them turned out great. Others are like, nah, that's not what I remember it looking like. But when you decide to write your pattern, this is something I want you to think on.
There you go.
If you have a grandchild or a daughter that comes back years later and has already learned the craft or wants to learn the craft and remembers that mama or grandma or Aunt Susie, even Uncle Joe, I mean, let's not forget men love to crochet and write patterns too. But whoever it is that, you run across their handwritten notes, write them in such a way where it's easy for the person that comes after you to follow it. And that's why I say, pick that one or two friends that you know that are going to help you to write a better pattern. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're ever going to sell it or not. But I have found many times, especially with my crochet friends, I would make a little something and then I would also include the typed up pattern for that little object. One year, I made a beautiful little baby blanket that had 3 different stitches to it. And so I wrote out each row as to what to do. So if they wanted to use just one row and make the whole baby blanket out of that, or the second row pattern, or the third row pattern, or just any combination of 2 of them, or if they wanted to use all 3, they had that little pattern there. And she was really nice to come back to me and say, Maureen, I don't mean to criticize and I love the pattern, but did you mean for me to do this, this, or this? And so I just think it's very important, not only just for yourself, but think about someone's liable to come back later and pick up that little book in which you've written your patterns in and are going to want to replicate what it was that you made.
And I know you're saying to yourself, nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to pick up. No, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody's going to want my book of patterns. I know that.
Yes,
No,
they are. Yes, they
nobody's
are.
going to want my book of patterns. Yeah, right. No. You know what? Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I had 5 children, and they all 5 could either knit or crochet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're all arguing over who can get what when I finally pass.
Mm-hmm.
Are they knitting and crocheting right now? No.
No.
But they're going to want mama's stuff.
Right.
So you're going to be surprised at who would like to have something you design. If I crochet something that came out of, a design out of my head and I show it to someone, I guarantee you they ask me, did you write that pattern down?
Or where did you get the pattern?
Where'd you get the pattern? Did you write the pattern down?
Yeah.
That happens every single time.
That's
Every
right.
time. So I think it's good for you. I mean, go to the Dollar Tree, get you a spiral bound notebook, grab a pencil, and start writing them down. Because
or if you don't like to write, open up your computer, your
type
tablet.
it up.
Type it up as you're going along.
Type it in the notes on your phone. You will be surprised at who would be interested in your patterns.
That's right.
I would.
Me too.
I really would be. You'd be surprised. People are very interested in your patterns, whether you are selling them or just giving them away for free.
That's right.
Oh, thank you, Darcia.
Oh,
hey, Gypsy.
Hello there, my little Gypsy. How are you doing?
So, if y'all don't have any more questions about that, I am going to go back to what?
To her outline.
No, I was going to go back to Beth. What Beth had said.
Well, Beth just now said that she's got to go. Her daughter just got back from the store. Well, thank you so much, Beth, for being here with us, sweetheart.
That's fine. I was going to show you my planner, but I'll show you another time. Bye, Beth. Bye, Shaw. I got a new planner, and I'm excited about it. I am very, very excited about it. I can't begin to tell you. It is an amazing planner. And I'll actually get the store and drop the link if you guys are interested. Oh, yeah, I'll show you later. I am probably going to make members only videos on my planner. I'm being dead serious too. This is an amazing planner. Hang on, there's something showing that I can't put on the TV.
Oh, okay.
And I have to cover it strategically. But okay. I really like this. I filled out the front page with my dates. And I don't want my dates going across YouTube.
Oh, all right. It took me a minute to figure out what she was talking about.
You just figured out what my dates was?
Yes.
Okay. So, anyway, this is an A5 binder. And, I mean, y'all can't figure out why I like it so much,
No, not at all. Nobody has a clue.
I mean, I can't help it. I loved it. So, I needed a date insert for it. So, I had gotten an insert for it that was not dated. And I'm like, well, I'll just get this undated insert, and I'll get some stickers with some dates and stuff, and I'll put them on it. Well, Maureen got a planner for Christmas.
Yes.
And I went and I looked it up, and I fell in love with it. This is the planner. It is called Prayerful Planner. That's what I had to cover up, Maureen.
Yeah. It took me a minute. I know. I'm slow.
So I decorated some of the page, and I put my name and stuff in it. But I love this Prayerful Planner. It is incredible. I only have the first 4 months in here. I had the whole year, but the daily for first full 4 months, if I can get more words out. It's very nice. It sets it up for you to put in prayer requests. I'm actually going to photocopy this sheet and put in some more prayer requests. It's front and back.
And what's nice about that little sheet, folks, is one side you put down the date and the prayer request, and on the other column, it says when it was answered.
Our report.
Praise report is what it's called.
Yes. And then this one, and for the year, they want a word of the year, verse of the year. I love that. So that's for the year. And then as we travel on, trying to get my, I could turn the pages so easy earlier. Then we have like a purpose worksheet, and you can do your little workflow, which is super cool. Love that. And you can write out your vision for the year, your goals for the entire year. So
For
that was
different
super
areas,
cool.
like what are your goals for your family? What are your goals for health?
For spiritual, relationships, family, home, health, financial, work, hobbies, and your big dreams. Then there's a tracker for reading in the Word every day of the year. You just color your little circle. There's a page for notes. And then every month starts like this. And you can color it in your grateful day. And then your plans for the month are like that every month. And then you'll go into, there it is. You'll go into an open spread month, which is really nice.
Yes.
And after the open spread month, this is what I like about it. You have your dailies. And on the daily, I can't really read it. I have to wait for it to come in. You get to write in the certain things.
The priorities for the day.
Your plans, post-its, your praise, your physical health, and your prayer for the day. And it's like that for every day until you get to the end of the planner. I have to get back down here to the end after December because I only have those first few. And there is a follow up at the end of the planner, which I don't think I put in. There's a follow up at the end of the planner to review over your goals for the entire year, which was super cool. And I didn't put it in. I left it out, didn't I?
Well,
no, I did. I did. Yeah, it's your reflection. Your reflection for the entire year is right there, which is just amazing. This is a really nice journal. So if you are into prayer,
journaling. Mm-hmm.
and I said journal, the planner, it is a nice planner. If you are into doing planning, oh, I love it, Darcia. Now I got the A5 size.
Mm-hmm.
It comes in, Maureen's is a lot bigger than mine.
Mine's the 8x11.
Hers is big, okay?
My Secret Santa knew that I write big, number one, and number two, I have never been able to shorten my note taking. I mean, if I'm thinking it, I write it down. Other than shorthand. Now I can still do my shorthand from high school, but you don't do that in a journal.
Oh no. This thing is nice. I mean,
it
it's
really is. And
nice.
yes, it is. And it helps you, especially if you're into daily devotional time,
Yes.
to sit down, prioritize, not only just for the month or for a whole quarter. Hello, Nancy. How are you doing, sweetheart? But also, what is going to be your setup for the day? What are the things that are going to be most important to you? How are you going to line out? I mean, it really makes you take a few moments to sit down and really focus in so that you don't get up and go running around willy-nilly. I mean, I've never been able to do that.
I like a planner to keep track of all of my doctor's appointments, I keep track of things for YouTube. I keep track of my projects in my
Yes.
planner. Hey, Sparky, it's good to see
Hello,
you.
Sparky. Merry Christmas. Been a long time.
It's good to see you, Sparky. How's the wife? So, I just keep track of everything in my planner, and I think they're
Yeah.
fantastic. And I had to share with you this prayerful planner. I do spend time with the Lord every morning and every evening,
Yeah.
and this one just something in me I had to tell you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and it struck me. Oh,
Oh, Sparky.
you're not a radio DJ anymore. I
Well,
don't know
what
how.
have you been up to then, sweetie?
You were a very good DJ.
Yes, you were. Goodness. That's one of
Yes,
my
using
goals,
your
Rita
planner.
said. Using my planner and keeping track.
Yes,
And
I love this. It's got Bible quotes throughout it. I mean, it is fantastic.
yes.
You just, oh, okay. Well, you need to do that. You do. But you're in my thoughts.
Yes. You
But
know,
I think that's great, Rita.
yeah. And if you're not one that's ever used a planner, maybe you're someone that gets up in the morning, you think about what you're going to do, and yes, if I don't get it done today, I'll just get it done tomorrow or next week or something. But I've always had to have a plan. Of course, that comes from being a teacher, and but even when I was a kid in school, uh, I needed to know what was going to happen for the week. And the more I got into high school and the more organizations and sports and things like that I got into, yeah, I would get a spiral notebook before there was even such a thing as a planner.
Yeah.
And I would draw off on my own, my own little months and things like that, and write my schedule out for my ball games, for band practices, things that were going on at church. So, yeah.
I used a calendar before we had planners.
Well, I
And then,
did as I became an adult, but when you have 10 kids in the house and everybody putting everything down on the calendar, I mean, oh my word.
yes, it is, Rita. It is. Now, see, I've always been, well, I used the calendar and then I started using planners. And this past year, I was going to use my iPad calendar as my planner.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No,
I didn't like it at all.
no.
I need something in my hands
Yes.
that I can
I
carry
need to
with.
be able to write. I
Yeah,
don't trust computers that much. I mean, I
I
and
need to
and
be
the
able to write.
cloud is great too, but you know what? I don't want to have to go through so many clicks and steps
Yes.
to retrieve what it is I need.
Really?
Oh, well, that's nice, Rita.
You know,
When my youngest grandson was diagnosed with ADHD, we got him a planner, and so that he would know, okay, your teacher said Thursday, every Thursday is when your spelling test is going to be. So we would put it on there and we would make him mark down, if he wrote it in green, then on green on Wednesday afternoons, he knew that he had to study for that item that was going to happen the next day. If he was going to have a math test, we would put that, let's say, in orange. So the next day, the day before, he knew he had to write down study, but that orange went to the orange of the test for the next day. So, and he's had a planner ever since. I believe we started him out with one in the third grade. So I just believe in planning, laying out, having yourself some kind of plan so that you know what's going to go on. Study planners. That's right, Rita. Study planners. Now, of course, Hello, Nimmy G. How are you doing, sweetheart? Been miss seeing you. You and I just seem to be hitting and missing.
Hey, Nammy G. My kids, when they went through school, they all had planners. The
Yes,
school made them planners.
mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
that's neat.
Yeah.
I,
Well,
I
now,
like that.
well, like with Warren, as soon as he got in the 7th grade and was able, by then they were issuing the students their own computers to check
Yeah.
out and, have all year long. Uh, he knows how to play with that Google Calendar thing, right and left, inside out, and of course now can hook up to his phone. So, yeah, me,
Well, I
I'm
have
not that
Google
techy.
Calendar. I have Google Calendar, but I prefer to have it in my hand.
Oh yeah,
And, you know, I bought this because I fell in love with the binder. And so I'm like, I have to use it at least for 1 year.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So 2026, I'll have the big one instead of this little one. I prefer to have more room to write, but I have to use, I love the frogs all over this. This is from Hubman and Chub Girl.
Yes.
It's adorable. Yes, I love a paper planner. You're using the Traveler's Notebook.
Oh,
That's awesome. I love
oh,
that.
that's nice. Well, that sounds like it is perfect for you, Nancy. The
Hey,
sketchbook and the
Dan.
project plan. Yeah, that's great.
I like,
Hello, Daniel, my love. How are you doing, sweetie?
yeah, I wanted to introduce you guys to the Prayerful Planner. I just happen to like it a lot. Um,
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I love it. It's like perfect. It'd be even more perfect if I could get a frog cover on it and in a big size. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Well, maybe by
Um,
this time next year they'll have one.
I'm hoping I'm gonna message her and tell her I want one with frogs on it. Um, I just think it's fantastic. I really love it. I do like the Happy Planner system, but they don't do a prayer um,
Planner.
planner.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they did, but I do like the Happy Planner system. Just if they did a prayer version, it would be perfect, really.
Right.
So I will probably do some videos for my members that are about my planner. So
Oh, there you go. Rita said if they don't have one with a frog, she can make you some with frogs.
awesome. Awesome. I was watching some videos that were showing you how to make your own cover.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, that's cool. But
Yeah.
it for the Happy Planner anyway.
Right.
I
Right.
was like, well, that's cool. I wonder if I could make my own cover for the Prayerful Planner. I just like, I'm weird.
Yeah. Uh, they used to do something similar because I used to have one a while back. You
Yeah, but
only
they don't have you only have yeah, only 4 of them there, Rita. I know. Yeah, but they don't have one that's prayer based, Dan.
right.
But they have a most awesome, awesome sold out original size Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
Happy Happy Planner does.
oh my goodness. She has two
I
more
love
sewing machines, but
it.
they're
Never
broken.
broke.
Holy cow.
Oh my goodness. Are you collecting them? I have 3 sewing
Mm,
machines and I barely sew.
I have one.
Well, all
Only have
3
one.
work.
Only need one.
Well, I have a baby lock, I have a singer, and I have an original singer with a pedal.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I only
That
have one singer, and bless its heart, I know that's not wood, but anyway, uh, uh, it's the one that has the little round black disc, that you can
Oh,
drop
okay,
down
Dan.
in on the top.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Dan. Okay.
Bold blossom. Oh,
He found
oh.
the prayer one. Thank you,
Well,
Dan.
I'll be darned.
Because that's more what I like.
Mm-hmm. The Happy Planner.
You have one sewing machine? Oh, yeah. I have a serger, too.
Got a pedal.
Oh, yeah.
Then a stronger one for hard. Yeah, for hard stuff. Then your favorite one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know which one's my favorite. I like them all.
Well, my Singer has always been my favorite. Like I said, and each one of those little dials still work in there. And the nice thing about it is that I have not found one person who doesn't know how to work on a Singer. You know what I mean? So,
No, I know a guy that works on my machines and services
hmm
my, so I don't
yes,
have a problem. Yeah, he's very good and reasonable is a good
hmm
way to put it too. That's
yeah.
what's important.
Rita, my daughter one year during the summer, she took sewing lessons because she never was interested in it when she lived at home, and learned how to sew a basic shirt, learned how to do buttonholes and how to make built the lady taught them how to build their own pant pattern. And to this day, when she wants to make pants, she gets out that little tissue paper, or well,
Wow.
really it's butcher paper, and she still has it. That pattern still fits for her. And
Thank you,
so
Dan.
she'll cut herself out 4 or 5 pair of pants and get them puppies sewn up. So her husband, being the sweetheart that he is, uh, decided that he would get her a serger for Christmas. She was
Wow.
so excited. Folks, that makes
Oh,
the
wow.
most beautiful little ornament sitting up on the top of her filing cabinet you ever saw in your life.
Wow.
Yeah, neither one of us know how to work it.
I have a serger and I do know how to use it.
Yeah, well,
My
neither
parents
one of us know how to work it. I guess really, like I always say, if you want to know how to do anything or fix anything, I'm sure there is a YouTube video for it. And I'm sure if I were home and I really wanted to know how to use a serger, I would type that brand in and tell you how many colors it could hold at one time and do that. A whole little method off of my Singer that does just as well, and I'm happy with it. So, anywho,
No, I'm happy with mine. I
yeah.
am. I actually like my Singer more than my Baby Lock, and my Baby Lock costs more money than my Singer.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. It sounds like me, Rita says. Well, a
Um,
lot of it too is just old school. It's what I'm comfortable with. It's what I know. So
I mean,
this is one of those tricks that you're not going to teach this old dog.
my Baby Lock was like $400 back in 1990,
Yeah.
and I got that Singer for less than $100 more recently, within the
Wow.
last 10 years. Hmm. And I like
No,
it more.
mine was
I
brand spanking new, off the line.
mhm.
I think I paid 3 years on it. Made payments on it.
Now this is a
She was.
mostly plastic machine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like my mother's. My mother's Singer was metal. My
That's the way
sis-
mine is.
my sister has that
Yep.
machine.
The only plastic pieces on it are
Uh,
those little discs that drop down in it.
I would
Yep.
love to have my mother's machine. It is all metal. It is nice. She
Oh,
needs a
you go right ahead, Rita.
yeah.
Yes, you go.
We love you, honey.
You go update the family.
Absolutely, absolutely. That would be wonderful. So, does everybody in here use planners? I love a good planner.
I do too.
I love the stickers. Um, yeah, I love stickers in my planner. I'm weird. I put stickers in my planner.
No, it makes you
Uh,
happy.
I do. I love a good. I love a really good planner. They're fun. Oh yes, I love them, Darcia. Um, I've never recorded what I do in my planner ever, but I'm
Oh,
thinking about.
really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
No, so I'm thinking about doing it. Yeah, you did try to. I know you do, Dan. You used to. You don't have anything to plan for. Well, you do. You plan out your projects.
Plan out your projects. Plan out whenever,
You
who
take
you
your.
want to see when they go live.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Sam.
Yeah,
I like
there
to.
you go. Yep.
I like
When
to
I
do
was
it.
in school, we had to make ours. Oh, I know. I remember the first year my oldest came home from school and told me that they were going to do planners. She said, Mom, I need this book. I need construction paper. I need, of course, like you said, stickers. I need these markers and I need that, 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 that. And so, boy, we went shopping. And I tell you what, now I know why planners cost so much. When you buy all that stuff individually, woo!
Well, I did get one thing. It cost more than I wanted to pay. I think I paid like $12 for it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna show you what it is because
Well,
the
Nancy
tag.
said, I made my own printables for my calendar and project sections.
That's what it is.
What is it?
It's a hole puncher, but that's what it punches out. The tabs, so you can have tabs on your papers on your in your
Oh, uh huh.
um thing. So I can put tabs on the top
Yeah,
and sides
down
on
the
different
sides.
things. Yeah, on
Yeah,
different things in there. But yeah, yeah, there you go. That's the metal. There it
I'll be
is.
darned. Look at that.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was something cool to do was to be able to make my own tabs. So I thought that was cool.
That's
I
nice.
I got a lot of cheap stuff. I'm sorry. Um,
Sam says, now I just have to achieve the goals that I put in my planner. Well, sweetheart, that's the reason why they're there. You know?
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, this was it's all written in another language. Yeah, it's all written in Chinese or whatever. But it's cool. I mean, I'm excited to do it. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna put washi tape. I have some cardstock, and I'm gonna put
Mm-hmm.
washi tape on the cardstock, and
Right,
I I have that two-sided tape stuff, and
right.
I'll cut out my own tabs and put them on the top of my thing. Yes.
Oh, for your
Oh,
altered
that's
journals.
cool, Nancy. I think it's cool. It does add up, Lana.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot
Like
of
I
stuff.
said, if you uh, buy everything individually and then
Yeah.
do up your own. But,
The nice
if you stop and think about it, though, it makes it uniquely yours.
it
So,
does. And the nice thing too, though, you can buy packs of stickers like this
oh,
at
yeah.
Timu. You get these at Timu for $1 or less than
Mm-hmm.
$1. And I've got bunches of stickers like this. So this is a lot better than buying the other
Yeah.
expensive stickers. So I like that. I did do that. And when it comes to getting post-it notes, I got this for $5 on Amazon. And it's a folder and you open it up and it's got all these
Yes.
post-its. And I'm like, oh, I needed some there's post-its right there. And
Mm-hmm.
easier for me to stick with that.
Right.
And I'm keeping it in a tote bag. That's all. You did. Nice. Well, Lana, I keep track of things like when I take because I take meds 3 times a day. And
Mm-hmm.
I literally just make a little note, on there,
Right.
3 times of the day to make sure I'm taking my meds. And I just like put a line through it to let myself know I've taken it.
Yep.
It's something that I keep track of.
Right.
I was trying to do it on my iPad and I just got tired of doing that. But when I keep track of it in a planner, I'm better at doing it,
Right.
which is weird. No worries, Darcia. You have an app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But remember, I don't use the phone because the visual impairment.
Right.
So, but I
But I
like
don't use my phone all that much because I'm just old school.
yeah, I like the planner, and this one is small enough. Well, as big as my purse is, it wouldn't really matter. I can just toss it in my purse.
Yeah.
And my purse is big enough though that the big one could fit in there too.
Mm-hmm.
The big one's only like 9 by 7, I think. So it's not much bigger than this one anyway. And then there's one even bigger,
Yeah,
which
which
is
is
the
my size.
11 by 7.
That's my
Yeah.
size.
So either way, they'd all fit in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I just, something different. And I
Right.
love nice pens. I have a real love for nice pens. So it's just something fun. I just thought I'd share it with you guys. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's my time. I want to make sure that you guys join us for Southern Sisters over at Maureen's house on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, yeah, you could do that too, Nance. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Unfortunately, this artist has lost her eyesight and it's much more complicated. You're welcome, Lana.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then I want to also remind you that on Sunday, Twisted Fiber Friends will be at my house. And she's
That's
pointing in the
right.
wrong direction, but that's good.
There
So
you go.
I do want to tell you guys to please stay safe and be kind to one another. And hey, Dan, you can always join us. As always, Hubby Yearning and Maureen.
Please remember to be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, especially at this time of the year, because you never know. Could be your special light that's going to brighten their day. We love you guys. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you on Friday evening. Love you
We love
guys.
you. Bye now.